Hey y'all, and welcome back to Dre's Budget Life, where I talk about paying off debt, stuff some cash envelopes and sinking funds, have some fun with some savings challenges, and pretty much talk about all things budgeting. Do me a favor and hit that like button on your way in, and come on in and have a seat. If this is your first time coming here, please let me know down in the comments. I think it's so cool, and I appreciate you guys so much just for clicking on my video. And if you're returning, hey y'all, welcome back. Today, I am going to quickly walk through all of my binders that I'm currently using, as well as show you some savings challenges that I'm using now and some goals that I'm working towards. It's been a while since I have filmed a video, but I have been cash stuffing, even though I haven't been filming it. But I'm going to film a video very, very soon of my paycheck number 2, and I thought it would be a good idea to go ahead and show you guys what I've been using, so that way it won't end up being like a 30-minute video because I'm like explaining to you as we go along. So once I film that paycheck number 2, you guys will already know what's what, and I can just roll through. Cool? Okay. So first and foremost, I hope that it's not too dark. It's actually really dark here right now. It's been very, very dark all day long. And so I don't have as much natural light as I usually have in front of this window, but I hope it's not too bad. I hope the shadows aren't too bad. But let me go ahead and clear this off and then we'll get started. Okay, so as you saw from the thumbnail, I have 9 binders. 9. And I'll talk a little bit more about that as we go along. The first binders that I'm going to show you are 2 that I have had for a very, very long time. And I'm probably going to switch these out at some point and get new binders for 2023. But I'm going to use these for now. First up is my long-term binder. These are longer range goals and sinking funds that I have many, many months to fill. So this is stuff that I don't necessarily need to access right now. I have an emergency envelope. We do currently have a fully funded emergency fund that we keep in the bank. So this is just any extra that we are going to add to that emergency fund. This is for gifts. This is gifts outside of my immediate family. You'll see in another binder that we all have our own envelope where I save for gifts, but this is for any other gifts that we have to purchase throughout the year. You might see some trackers in here. I am in the process of updating trackers and taking some trackers out, so don't pay attention to anything you see on the tracker. Car maintenance is just what it says. We have 3 cars, 2 cars and a truck. The 2 cars are both paid off. So car maintenance is very, very important because we don't have, they're paid off vehicles. We don't have warranties or anything like that on them. So I try to keep money in the car maintenance just in case anything happens. Right now, I need a tune-up and my husband needs brakes on his truck. So the money that's in here right now is going to disappear. And we're going to go ahead and put that in the bank because the tune-up and the brakes are going to come out of money that we've already allotted from our bank account. So this will disappear and then you'll see it fill up again. This is for car registration. All of my registration tags are due in the month of July. So this is November. So we have plenty of time for me to start filling this up. Deep sigh. This is homeowners association, which I hate, but I have to pay homeowners association twice a year in July and in January. So there's only, I think, $10 in here right now, but you will see me put more money in here throughout the next couple of pay periods. And then once we get to January, I'll be back to stuffing it regularly so that I don't have to put so much in there at a time. But that's it for my long-term binder. This is my short-term binder. So when I say short-term, these are envelopes that we use throughout the pay period. So the first thing is food overflow. This is food overflow or grocery, but I do have in my wallet a grocery envelope, but I don't want to carry all of that money with me all of the time. So I have a food overflow, and this is where I put the rest of the grocery money. This is so the money is also in a centralized location. So if my husband happens to need something, or we run out of, almond milk, or, he needs to go pick up some creamer or something like that, he knows where he can find the money to go and make that purchase. This is for date night. We don't have any money in date night because we just went on a date, but I do have some gift cards in here, which we will be using soon. This is for eating out. Eating out is the same as what I was talking about with my wallet. I do have an eating out envelope in my wallet that I carry with me. This is just the overflow. I have found that if I carry all of my eating out money in my wallet with me, then I spend it. But if I only carry $25 at a time, like I'm keeping myself on a budget within the budget. So I try to separate myself from the majority of the eating out money and only carry a certain amount with me. And that's my boundary. Those are my left and my right limits until I put more money in there. These are for cleaning and paper products. I used to put all of these together into the grocery fund, and then I found out that it was much better to separate them. And I've been kind of going back and forth about whether or not I want to consolidate these two envelopes or keep them separate. I think for now, we'll keep them separate. I typically buy my cleaning products and paper products in bulk. So it's good for me to have a separate envelope, so then I can just go to Costco or wherever and then just make a big bulk purchase, and then I don't have to worry about it for a while. This is extra cash or miscellaneous. It's titled household, but this is for anything that pops up. There's always something that is not budgeted that you might need a few dollars for. So I always try to keep a little bit of money in this envelope, and then that way if we need some extra cash for something, we have a little bit in here. These are for supplements and medicine. My husband and I both take different supplements for our health. He uses a lot of protein supplements, a lot of beet powder, stuff like that. So instead of that coming out of our grocery budget, I have a supplements and medicine envelope, and then that way that money comes from here and it doesn't affect anything. So that's it for that. Moving right along, I have personal. Where is personal? Personal is right here. Now, personal is just that, personal. So I have a folder in here for my husband. My husband is a fisherman. He loves to fish. Most weekends he is out fishing or hunting, and his hobby can get rather expensive. So instead of it coming out of our budget, I just stick, money in here in his folder. So then if he wants to buy a lure, or if he needs a new line, or if he wants to save up his money and buy a reel or something like that, he has the money in here. So this is his folder, his envelope, and he knows he can come in here and get it out at any time. I had a tracker in here, but I'm taking the tracker out because there's no need for me to track it if he's going to come and get it out. Self-care. Self-care is for me. This is if I want to go and get my toes done. This is my nails. This is if I want to get a massage or get a facial or do something nice for myself. This is my envelope. Clothing is just that, and I did just purchase some clothing items, so this is empty. Hair. I have this one specifically by itself because I am natural. I don't use any chemicals in my hair, and I spend a lot of money on hair products. So I want this to be separate from anything else that we have going on in the budget. When my hair is not out, I typically have it braided, and I do my own braids at home. To braid my hair is probably $20 to $30, and I usually keep the hair on hand, but I stuff the hair envelope in case I need to run out and get more hair, I need more products, I need anything like that to help me to be able to braid my own hair. Luxury. So luxury is for anything nice, really nice that I want to get myself. That I just need to save up for. I am not anti-spending. I am pro-spending on a budget. I am pro saving for the things that I want. So I like purses, I like shoes, I like going out and, getting certain makeup and stuff like that. So I consider those luxuries. So I started an envelope for them. So I put money in here every pay period, and it's usually, being saved up towards something big that I'm going to purchase in the future. To add it up, I have tattoos. I love tattoos. I'm a tattoo fanatic. I have almost my entire left arm tattooed, starting from my shoulder down to my elbow, and then my right arm starting from my shoulder almost down to my elbow. And then I have one tattoo on my wrist that you might have seen in other videos. I am very interested in finding an artist who can kind of refresh my right arm tattoo and maybe add some elements to it. So I know it's going to be expensive. I know it's going to be a lot of work. And so I am saving up money now so that once I do find an artist and we go ahead and sketch something up, then I'll have the money for it. Blessed. I enjoy blessing people. No matter where I go, no matter what I'm doing, I'm always looking for an opportunity to buy someone a coffee or buy someone lunch, or, you see someone in need and, you just put something in their hand. So I always try to keep something in this envelope and in the envelope that I keep in my wallet, because if I see you and I see that you need something, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do it. That's just something that I enjoy doing. Mom, this is from my mother, of course. My mom does have her own apartment. She doesn't live too far away from me, so she's nice and close if she needs anything. She does pay her own bills, but she and we split her cable bill. So I do put money in here throughout the month so that I have my portion of the cable bill. And I also put more money in here because there's always something that she needs. I do the majority of her grocery shopping, her clothes shopping, and all of that. And if it's something that I just happen to see while I'm out, or, something that I want to go ahead and pick up because I know she's going to need it in advance, I do that typically when I go to like Costco. I'll go ahead and I'll pick up, a case or two of water for her, or paper towels or things like that. Stuff that I know that she's going to ask me for. I'll go ahead and do that. So I always keep some money on hand for her. Tuition and books. This is for my youngest daughter, the 18-year-old who is a freshman in college. I was saving an envelope for any assistance that she might need with books and stuff for this semester. But we pretty much had it all covered. So this is just an envelope for extra because I know at some point she will need something. So that's it for personal. Moving right along, we're going to go and look at my business. All right, so my husband and I, we own a business. It is a mobile notary business. I'll talk a little bit more about that in another video if you'd like me to. But there's certain things that we need for the business. One of them is E&O insurance. That's errors and omission insurance that has to be purchased once a year. It's actually due in December. So that's why there's nothing in here, because that money is already in the bank. So we can go ahead and take care of that for the year. We also have a membership to the National Notary Association, which is also due in December. That's already in the bank. So we can go ahead and take care of it. I did start an envelope for supplies, things that we need: pens, marketing supplies, printer, ink, and paper. All of those supply items to run our business, I'll start saving for them in this envelope. I do have a YouTube envelope, and I actually have 2 YouTube envelopes for supplies. But this is for anything that I need for the channel. Any giveaways that I'm saving up for, any trackers that I want to purchase from Etsy, or any new envelopes that I want to purchase from Etsy. All of that I'll save for in here. And then this is tech. Tech is, well, right now there's 3 things that I want. I want an iPad with the pencil, and I want an Apple Watch, and I want a Cricut. So those 3 things I'm saving for in tech. So this is everything in my business expenses binder. Month ahead. I am looking to get a month ahead, and this will be the first time that I've ever done anything like this. So I did put some envelopes in here, and then I'm going to slowly fund these envelopes so that I can get a month ahead. And I'm just going to take it slow and do it little by little. But I would like to save for have an entire mortgage payment. I would like to have an entire phone bill payment, which is $250. Car insurance, $250. Utilities, which is usually about $60 for electric, and that's overestimating. If you remember me saying in my last video, we have solar. So with the solar, my bills are typically about $25 to, now we're in the winter, it might go up to about $50, but I plan for $60 just to make sure. Water is usually about $60. This envelope is for subscriptions, and this is for anything that I need throughout the year, any subscriptions that I pay for annually. Amazon Prime, Canva is another one that I pay for annually. And there's a couple of others. I can't think of them right now, but this is where I save for all of my subscriptions. Next is holidays. Holidays, I typically only had like a Christmas envelope, but then I realized there's a whole bunch of other holidays that I spend money on that I didn't have an envelope for. So I fixed that with the binder. This is my Black Friday Christmas envelope. I'm not going to do a count right now, but I have been spending out of this envelope since about September. As I see something, I buy it. I don't just wait until, Black Friday or right before Christmas. I typically like to have all of my shopping done early December, and all of my kids are older, so it's not like waking up at 3:00 in the morning to line up outside of somebody's store to get the hottest new toy. Like, they're older, so if I see something that I want to get them, I go ahead and get it. My birthday. My birthday is a national holiday for me. My birthday is in the month of August, so I typically party the entire month of August. It is a lot of get-togethers. It's a lot of, lunches with friends and, all of that good stuff, all the things. So I start saving for my birthday throughout the year because August is a very expensive month for us. Not only is it my birthday, it's my sister's birthday. It is my 18-year-old's birthday. I have a best friend who is in August. So August is a super heavy, expensive month. So I start saving for that early. This is for my husband's birthday. He already has some money in here because his birthday is May, and I already know what he wants for his birthday. So I'm starting to save for that. I would like to have like a party for him this year. So definitely want to, go ahead and start plussing this one up in advance. I have an envelope for each of my children, and these are for their birthdays. Like I said, my kids are older, so I'm not really spending a whole lot of time and energy on birthdays unless there's something specific that I know that they want. Typically, I save money for them, and then I give them money, and they can buy whatever they want. So for my 23-year-old, it'll be $100. For the 19-year-old, it'll be $100. For the 15-year-old, it'll be $100. And for the 18-year-old, it'll be $100. So I feel the same way as I do about Christmas. Like, I'm not chasing grown folks down to figure out what you want. So it's best for me just to give you the money, and then you go off and have a great time. I have a Thanksgiving envelope. This one will be empty soon because I will be purchasing everything that we need for our Thanksgiving meal. So I start saving for this all year long because we are either going to someone's house like we're doing this year. So I want to make sure that I not only have money to, bring something to the house for the host and the hostess, but then I also do a small Thanksgiving for us. If we are going to be here at the house and I'm doing the hosting, I need a lot of money because we have people coming over and all of the things. So I start saving for Thanksgiving early in the year. This is for Halloween. This one is done because we just had Halloween. I don't have any small children. I don't dress up in costumes. I don't really decorate the whole house a whole lot. I do do like a fall theme to my porch. but I do like to hand out candy to all the little kids. So I put a couple bucks in here every month, and then I have my money for my big candy bowl. Employee gifts. This is at my job. I have been at my job for 4 years now. We are very close as a staff. I really consider all of them to be an extension of my family. And so every Christmas, I like to get the staff gifts. And, you know, just to show them how much I appreciate them. So I save all year, a little bit here and there, so that I can have something in employee gifts for them. Moving right along. All right, we are almost done, guys. Bear with me, bear with me. Okay, next one is vacation. Vacation is pretty much empty right now. I do have an envelope in here for Christmas trip because we are still kind of deciding whether or not we're going to be home for Christmas or whether we're going to spend Christmas somewhere else. I would prefer to spend Christmas somewhere else. I'm kind of over, I'm kind of over Christmas. I don't know. I'm over it. So I would like to, maybe go out of town and, maybe do something different for Christmas. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I got some money in here in case we decide what we want to do. And then this one is blank. Now, I do like to go out of town. I do like to, take little trips here and there. So occasionally you will see that I will relabel this envelope and it will be going towards something else. So we'll talk about that more in the future, but this is my vacation binder. And then we have our savings challenges. Right now I have, okay, so this says star 5, but it should be 5-star. So this is a savings challenge that I'm doing, and it's one that I created myself. I just went on Canva and made this on Canva, and it's just a bunch of little stars, but each star is worth $5. So once I color in all of the stars, then that's $260. So as you can see, I'm really close to being done with 5-star. In here, I also have my 50 envelope challenge. And I had spoken in my last video that this 50 envelope challenge is going to fund my couch fund. So once this is complete, then I will be able to purchase my new living room furniture. So I'm super excited about that. So my 50 envelopes are, where did they go? Because I wanted to show you what I have left. Oh, okay, here we go. Here's the little small stack of 50 envelopes that I have left. So I am diligently working to get this fully funded so I can be done with it. All right, so that is it for this one, for this folder. So behind 5-star, I have a $1 saving challenge, and once I mark off all of these ones, and that will give me $100. I have a $10 2K savings challenge. So I'm pretty excited about this one. And I got these from Digipapered. Digipapered. I don't know. I'll put it on the screen. But she makes some of the cutest little savings challenges and envelopes. I also have a 26-week savings envelope. I don't know if I'm going to use this yet, though. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. But it's in here just in case I do decide to use it. And I know I said that I wasn't going to do a 100 envelope challenge again, but look at how stinking cute this is. This is, I believe, the A5 size. So I need to get an A5 binder, but this also came from Digipapered. And what you do is it comes with a little sticker sheet, and then you just peel off the number of the envelope, and then you stick it on here as you fill it up, which I thought was just absolutely adorable with the little rainbow. So that is one that I'm going to do, but I'm going to do that very, very slowly because I want to last. I want to be able to maintain this one. So I am going to do it slowly. So what did I miss? What debt? Boom. Let me go over this super fast. This is my debt binder. Right now in here, I have, my line of credit. This is a line of credit debt that I have, and this is the tracker that I'm using. This is my Game of Loans. I don't know if I have any Game of Thrones fans out there like me, but this debt tracker is for $1,000. So each shield that I color in is worth $10. And as you see, I already have 13 of them filled. So that's $130. Once I get to $1,000 and I finish this, then I will put that payment onto my line of credit, and then I will start all over because it's way more than $1,000 on my line of credit. Go back and watch my last video if you want to hear me talk about that. This is Good Leap. This is for the solar panels. And I did another debt tracker for this, and this is my Debtress. I cannot wait to do this one because it's going to be super colorful and super cute. Each level, and there's 4 levels, each level is going to be worth $500, and each piece is going to be worth $10. So I don't have a start date and a finish date yet because I haven't started, but this one is going to be $2,000, and it's going to go towards my solar system bill. This is a big bill. This is a big bill. So this $2,000 is just scratching the surface. But I thought that this was just super cute. I got these from debtfreecharts.com. Debtfreecharts.com. Is that right? Yes, debtfreecharts.com. I'll put it on the screen for you. She's got so many cute challenges, so many cute savings trackers, and they're all for free. This last one is the student loan. And then this is Debt Free Land. How cute is this? This is going to be so cute once I get it all colored in. And then this is like Candyland. It's going to be $2,000 that I'm saving. And each square is going to be worth $20. And there are 100 squares. So I will start this one here very soon. And this is going to go towards the student loan that I'm paying off. And that's it. That's all we have in here for debt. I do have other debts, but those debts come directly out of my bank account, so I don't really stuff them in an envelope. What did I miss? I think that's it. So yeah, I've got a ton of binders, and I know to some, it might seem like it's a lot. It might seem like it's super hectic, but to me, it's super organized, and I have to give my money a job and a place to go. If I don't, Amazon will end up with all of my money. That's just the way it is. Like, I have to have a purpose for my coins. And that's real. That's the God honest truth. You might even see me adding a few envelopes here and there and, dropping $2 in them per paycheck. But if it's something that I think that I need and I want to start saving for it, then I start an envelope for it. If you stuck around this long, you are the real MVP. And I need you to drop me a trophy in the comments. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too long. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and tune in for my next video. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.